In this video, we will learn another two sources of the market failure, market power, and inequality. So let's start from market power. So first of all, in the previous two video, we already learned the public goods and externality. And we'll understand the market failure to achieve the optimal mix of the outputs because the price signal is flawed. So which means the price cannot reflect the value of the product. So for instance, for the public goods, the price usually underpriced. And for the goods have the positive externality and usually underpriced. However, if it has a negative externality, it's usually overpriced. So does that mean if the price signal is unflawed and we shouldn't facing the market failure? So the answer is no. So the market may also fail when the response to the price signal is flawed rather than the signal themselves. So here I have to mention a definition is called monopoly. So everybody heard about monopoly, maybe because you play the board game called Monopoly. So what is monopoly means? So monopoly actually means a firm that produces the entire market supply of the particular goods or service. So which means on the market we only have one company, but they sell everything. So can you find such company in the United States? No, you're right. It is illegal to have a monopoly in the US market. So once some company intend to become a monopoly, government usually will jump in to try to introducing the competition. So why the government has to stop the forming of the monopoly, and we're going to discuss pretty soon. So since we talk monopoly, we has to define the market power because monopoly have very huge market power. So what is the definition for market power? So the market power means the ability to alter the market price of the goods or service. So think about if the company have 100% market power, what does that mean? That means they can charge the price as high as they can, and even they charge very, very high, they still have really good amount of people will purchase it. But unfortunately, they cannot meet all people's needs. And so usually in order to achieve this kind of market power, and what a company can do is they are actually try to restrict supply. So the market power give the producer the ability to raise price above the price that corresponds to the optimal mix of the output. So the price that the monopolist selects is the price that will maximize profit. So one is typical example is the OPEC. So the oil organization in the Middle East. So they are actually try to work together, try to fix the price. So the reason they can do that is because they have the pure market power, because very high market power, because those are the main country to produce oils. So they have the market power. So that's why they can decide the price. And so if that's the case, so what government can do? So government usually will restrict the market power or promote more competition. So I want to give you two examples. So back to about 50, 60 years ago, actually, the AT&T was the monopoly on the market. So which means they are the only one or take up more than 70% market share to offer the cell phone services. So the problem here is since they're the only one and big one, and so they have the access to the internet system, and so they create a problem because they can charge a consumer as high as they want because they are the only one consumer cannot switch to other company to buy good cell phone service except AT&T. And obviously, government doesn't like that idea. So first of all, it will hurt the most people's benefit, but most importantly, and they do want more people can find a job if we only have a monopoly, and we will lack of competition. So what happened is after government win the competition and the government start to introducing more and more competition to cell phone services to compete with AT&T. And so that is government jump in to promote more competition and try to reduce the market power that AT&T had.